Okay, so we'll go in this door. And again, I like the music. So you can like open the sarcophagus. There's like a pillow and like a TV. It's kind of cool. I don't think you can really do anything with it. So there's a hunk-o-matic. You want to use this. Because then when you do that, it'll make you strong enough to do other things. Alright. So now I have to remember Bernard is the hunk-o-matic one. Alright, so I'm gonna get a sponge. I don't think it's important for characters that we have. I like how there's a cracked mirror. The sink. I always like doing this. That doesn't seem to work. Just a lot of humor in this game. Alright, and then we have Dead Cousin Ted here. Alright. I don't think there's anything else we can do. I believe we can save. So let's just save it. Alright, just for the heck of it, because whenever I play this game, I always forget to save, and then like I'll just die, like doing some dumb thing, and... Okay, cool. So here's this weird room, and now what we can do is first give the radioactive water to the plant. See, he grows. I think we actually need more. I'm not sure. Family portrait. Can I read it? Is that the equivalent of like looking? Okay. So with Wendy, actually, let's switch to Wendy. So this is like the one thing that we need Wendy for. Is doing the manuscript part. Oh, door's locked. Okay. So I might as well just get it out of the way. Also, Wendy doesn't actually need to be camped out at the mailbox anymore. So let's get her into the house. So at least we'll have like 2 kids kind of running around, and we can use them to like do stuff. So this game was actually so popular that it spawned a TV series, which was nothing like the game, which sucked, because I liked the game. Alright, so I don't think we need to worry about Ed anymore. So what I'm going to do first is take Bernard back up to the manuscript room. Oh, hold on a second. Since we keep passing it. That's not it. I want to get rid of the radio tube. Oh, not there. There's the next floor. Luckily, the kids actually move kind of fast, so even though you wasn't there, that's the developer room. Even though you go to the wrong rooms, doesn't take like a whole lot of time. What's this one? There we go. And the middle 2 rooms are, I believe, Nurse Edna and Weird Eds. So, You can read the poster. That's how you get the Meteor Police number later on, but we don't need that right now. Alright, so Bernard's music does kind of have like a little piercing thing, which kind of sucks, but... Oh. Which is why I actually like Dave to walk around the house with, but... Unfortunately, Dave just isn't all that useful. I wasn't really ever a fan of Wendy's music. It reminds me of something like you would hear in like a not medieval, but like 18th, 19th century, like ball or something, I don't know. It's really like from, or was it like proper and like regal and stuff. Alright, so anyways, now that we have these two guys in the same room, I'll go ahead and give... Where's the manuscript? Dave doesn't have a manuscript, does he? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Alright. So Dave's not actually supposed to have anything, but what we'll do is we'll just get Wendy caught. Oh. Give the rusty key. Here, your old rusty key to Wendy. Alright, now I think as Wendy, when we get caught, we can get all the junk from Dave, but give Dave the rusty key. Yep, so this is Ed's room. There's a hamster, and a piggy bank, and a bed, and a strategic commando chart. So he says the same like mumbo jumbo. To the dungeon spy. Too bad you weren't on my side. Alright, so let's give the old rusty key to Dave. Actually, hold on a second. What I want to do is just make sure. Use old rusty key in door. Okay, cool. Yep, that's the one. Alright, so the only thing that Dave needs is the old rusty key. And then as Dave, give all our cool stuff to Wendy. So this will actually make it easier if we want. It would be cool if you could kind of drop the key in the dungeon so that whoever got caught could then like just use the key, but unfortunately. I'm sure it would probably lead to like problems still, but that way you wouldn't have to like specifically use somebody. Although it'd probably make more sense to give the key to Bernard. I'll figure it out. Alright, so finally we have Wendy, we have the manuscript. So what we want to do is use the manuscript in the typewriter. Ah, much better. Okay, cool. So now we'll give the manuscript to Bernard. He'll be our mule. He'll literally carry everything. I don't think there is a max limit. And what we want to do is use the developer, the paint remover, on the paint blotch. Ta-da! A door. This place is just full of mysteries. So whenever it's dark, there's always like a light, so you just need to figure out where it is. Wires. Okay, so this room has the wires, and that is a thing, but there's nothing we can do with it right now, so we don't have to worry about it. So now we need to go into Edna's room. And there's a couple things we can do or a couple ways we can do that. Like we can use Bernard and call her, and then she'll ignore whoever is doing that. Or else we could just use a kid and get thrown in there. So I'm just gonna use Dave, because I want to hear Dave's music, and he should be like part of the game. Alright, so there we go. And I mean, if we gave him the key, it's like perfect for him to be the guy who gets caught, so. Next time we go into the living room, I'll probably fix up the phone. Actually, well, this is kind of the easy way, because the other way we need to like figure out Edna's number. Alright, well, I think we're actually making pretty good time in this game, so. This room is pretty safe. I don't think the Edsels come in here. Very much at all in like any of their, scripted actions. But since we got Bernard, we'll go ahead and do Bernard's stuff. So with Bernard we used the Hunk-O-Matic, so now he can like open all kinds of stuff. So if you're gonna go the route of distracting Edna without actually getting someone caught, this is how you would do it. And this is actually useful because we need to get some of the stuff from the garage anyways. So it's kind of sad with Day of the Tentacle how they got rid of like a lot of the kids. Like they made it more focused on Bernard, Hoagie, and Laverne. And I think it would have been cool to like be able to use a different party, but That would have been a much bigger game. So, without using the Hunk-O-Matic, you can't lift the garage door, but since Bernard's used it, he can. So that allows us to get to the Edsel, and we can get the water faucet handle, which we'll need for Ted's thing. So the yellow key turns on the Edsel. Be careful not to actually use it on the Edsel. You want to use it on the trunk. Alright, so then we can get the tools. So if you send the car off, I think that makes things more difficult. Yeah, I think you can still win, but not... It's just like another step or two. Okay, so we did that stuff. Now we can fix the phone with the tools. So I think the beginning part of the game is like pretty similar for all the characters, and we're like getting kind of towards like near the middle end game, where it starts branching off a little bit. But again, since you have two kids that have abilities and paths in the game, you can usually do things a variety of ways. But anyways, like I could just have gotten caught sending someone into Nurse Edna's room, and then use another kid and go in and do all the things that I need to do while she takes that one kid down, but instead we're just gonna do it this way. So we need to use the tools on the phone. And this is something that only Bernard and Jeff can do. So that's part of it. And now we need to go up to Ted's room. That was, I want to say it was like the fourth door, third floor. So I believe the third floor is where all of the Edsel family lives. It's in here. Yep. Okay, so obviously it says call Edna, and like there's something written behind, you know, dude, and there's a water faucet, but if you try to turn it on, it says handle's missing, so that's why we wanted to get the water faucet, so we use that on the water faucet. And now we can turn it on. And we can see the number. So now we turn it off. So 3444. So I think you actually need to memorize that. And I think it's different for different games and stuff. I'm not sure if maybe random. Alright, so we have like everybody camped out here. So Dave would be a good guy to do it. So let's go. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna use Bernard, he'll be the guy who makes the call. Luckily the mansion's not like too huge, so you can really kind of get around really fast. I don't like the graphics of the game. It's like nothing special, but for some reason, it's kind of just like goofy and bright and colorful and all that stuff. Alright, so we'll use the phone. Oh yeah, okay, cool. What do we got here? Alright, I think we want to wait till... Who could that be? Cousin Ted. I've heard from you since your operation. Let me tell you what's been happening. Okay. 2 years ago today. I don't know what that means. Okay, cool. Now we can like switch to Dave. And don't go in the first door because that's Ed's room. So now we can like go into this door. And then we can get some stuff. So I don't think we need the perfume, but we do need the key. No! Okay, small key. Oh my goodness. Get away from this. Don't touch me. Alright. This kind of is not great because I'm a little bit nervous that like... Okay, yeah, that screwed everything up. So I think the cutscene, like, you know, so that random cutscene, kind of screwed up our timing for the Edna stuff that we needed to do, so we have to do it again. It's not a big deal. So you don't want to go in right now. You want to do the exact same thing we did last time. So let's use the phone. And I think it works multiple times. Okay, at least you don't have to go through the huge cutscene. Again, they like shrink it down. Alright, so now we go back in. And let's get the silver key, the small key. I'm gonna go up the ladder. I think we're good. Okay, cool. So we can leave Dave here for the time being. I think that's actually going to work out for us. So you want to open the painting and turn on the light, and then try to read the scrawled number. Look like it's too tiny. So that's that. The small key we don't need right now. So I've actually been going at it for a while. I'm going to take a break. And then we will resume and just kind of keep playing. So I think we're in a good spot. I think we can beat this kind of quick. So I'll see you guys in a bit.